did it feel coming out the tunnel, looking across there, seeing the interest, hearing the noise? Does that translate onto the pitch at all?
Yeah, I think it's massive. I've been here for almost 9 years now, and the past few years it's just got better and better. It's the best it's been. Fans are brilliant, home and away, especially away, brilliant. We've got the young team with their drum and that, some good songs, and yeah, I think all the players appreciate it. And
Ross, what was it like for yourself? I seen that when you came off with, I'm thinking it was cramp, you were really struggling there, but you were a wee bit of a choir master as well.
Nah, I think like Roscoe said, the fans were absolutely brilliant. They gave us a lift, at different points in the game, and that we needed that a little bit today. When we were falling flat a little bit, they lifted us up, and obviously getting those goals and getting the win for them is absolutely brilliant, and we're all buzzing back in the changing room.
We seem to kind of start maybe on the back foot a bit, and maybe not with the pace that we would have hoped for, but we do get the first goal, and it's an incredible delivery, and the first of two great headers for Matic. What was it like for yourselves looking across and just seeing that ball rippling in the back of the net?
Oh, it was a brilliant feeling. On Matic, I thought Matic was different class today. I was just saying in there, I think that's the best striker performance I've played with. It was ridiculous at times, the way he was holding the ball up, and I think that's just a credit to him. He worked so hard in training, and he's had to wait for his chances to come off the bench, but the last few games he's been absolutely brilliant for us.
What was it like kind of playing off Matic, particularly in the second half after the sub? You kind of played in the hole there, but not... he's got the kind of figure and stature that you would think, he's just going to hold the ball up, but he doesn't. He spins, he pirouettes, he finds gaps, he finds little corridors to play it through. He must be on some high.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, in there, boys were calling him Zlatan. I think that just sums up. Just his performance today was different class, and he got us up the pitch. He won us fouls when we needed to kill the game a bit, and it was just an all-round striker performance, like Roscoe said. So he was brilliant, and he thoroughly deserves his 2 goals.
And it would be completely wrong to disregard Queen of the South, who, particularly the first half, our goal led a bit of a charmed life before they finally broke through with the final attacking kick of the ball. They posed big questions, and I guess at half time there maybe was some home truths. And was there a question in the dressing room about how much do you actually want this trophy?
Yeah, I think we all knew when we went in at half time it wasn't good enough first half. They at least deserved to draw. I mean, after we scored, I had quite a few good chances, and we knew we could play a lot better than that. Even the first 5 minutes of the second half probably weren't quite at it, but then a wee change in formation. I thought after that we played some good stuff, created good chances, and then for the last half hour of the game I felt in control, and I was pretty confident we were going to win it.
Obviously Matic gets the second, but it's yourself with the third. Each of the goals had kind of nice moves, nice move leading up to your own one. And what's going through your head as you kind of go through, you're bearing down on the keeper, there's a temptation to put it across him, but you see that nice little gap at the near post, which is not the one that's most commonly taken. What was it like?
Well, I think the first thing in my head was I was going to take it first time, but obviously seeing the defender was a bit further away, so I managed to take a touch, and then the gap just opened up, and thankfully I put it in their post. But Aidan's come across me at the end and said if you hadn't scored that you were getting it after. But no, it's great to score, and the most important thing is we've come away with this trophy.
I was going to say to yourself first, Ethan, it's the stuff of dreams to score in the cup final, but you just look to your shoulder and it's the stuff of dreams. 9 years here, and you're a much loved Raith Rovers player, and obviously with the cup final that didn't take place, you're only the third captain in our history to lift the silverware. What's that like?
Yeah, it's pretty special. I mean, obviously Benny got to lift it with me. He was a massive part in that. He's played all the rounds before, and he is the captain of the club, so he deserved to lift it more than me. But yeah, it was pretty special, lifting it in front of all the fans. I had a lot of my family, friends there, so yeah, it was great.
What about yourself? As you listen, you hear that final whistle, there's that outpouring of joy from across the stadium. You then have to wait, I don't know, about 3 days for them to build the podium, but then you're standing here watching. At what point does it sink in that, I'm just going to go up there and get my winner's medal and lift the trophy, because it is what footballers dream about? Yeah,
no, absolutely. It's a great feeling, obviously, winning and getting that medal, and obviously you've seen us straight after the game going over and thanking the fans, and because it's so much a win for them as it is for us, so it's absolutely brilliant to celebrate it with them, and obviously lifting the trophy is no better, but Roscoe deserves his captaincy win, and
cheers, mate.
He's been brilliant all season. So,
what was that dressing room like when you got in? It was a lovely, lengthy kind of embrace of the fans. You know, I've seen jerseys swapped, pictures taken, the cup being passed round. I was looking down from the commentary spot at the back, and I'm seeing kids maybe as young as 2 and 3, and certainly some of the old heads I know who are you know, in their late 70s, and they were just buoyant. You know, then you go into your private moment as a team. What's it like in terms of the unity there?
Well, I actually missed most of it. I was still out here. I did a couple of interviews and that, but when I came in, the dressing room was just soaking with champagne. So, quite glad I missed that. If you could probably tell you more about it.
It was good. Obviously, there's boys coming in dribs and drabs. Like the gaffer was doing a few interviews, so he came in. He got a wee bit of a celebration when he came in. Jammer the same, and Matty as well. But it's brilliant to celebrate it together. Because it's been a tough half of the season now. But you know, we're hoping that this win will push us on, and going into the last 5 games we'll be able to push our way into the playoffs.
I was really interested in the kind of game management towards the end, particularly down in the corner over to our right here. You know, I'm not going to put a downer on such celebration, but maybe game management's been something we could kind of question over some of the late points that we've dropped. Is there something in that you can take forward, and knowing that you actually did see the game out, you know, really efficiently in the end?
Yeah, I think that's something that everyone was saying to each other on the park. We know that we've not been good enough when we've been leading games, and I thought we did it really well today. We slowed everyone down, killed the game. It might not be the prettiest to watch, but especially in a cup final, it's just one of the things you have to do when you're leading. And I thought we did really well. We kept the ball, made it hard for them, slowed everyone down, won throw-ins, corners, and I thought we managed the game really well. Can hopefully take that into the last few games of the season.
You got a wee bit of the kind of supporters treatment at the end, having obviously come off as a sub, where you actually get to sit, and did the nerves build, or is it just an absolute confidence that no, we've turned a corner here?
No, I think there was definitely a confidence from my side. Obviously, I think a few of the boys on the bench were maybe a bit nervous, but no, the way we had played for most of the game, especially in the second half, I think I was pretty confident we were going to see it out. And you know, even at the end, Ross was saying we were running it down, but we were still putting passes together and picking them off. And like you said, that's something we've maybe not done well enough this season. But I think today it was absolutely brilliant and spot on.
You mentioned that kind of outpouring at the end there, as you would expect for supporters, but I like something that you said yourself, Ross, in the build-up and importantly post-match there, is this is reward for a whole network of people round about you, particularly friends and family, who give up a huge amount. You know, the role that we play, we see how transient football is, how you have to move, ups, downs, injuries, and the highs and lows. Any people you'd want to say thanks to in the periphery of your experience?
I think mine's been obvious for my mum and dad. From when I was younger, they drive me everywhere, pick me up straight from school, go to training, and yeah, my dad literally comes to every game. He was, when we played Ross County 21s, he was there. He was one of the five that was there. So my mum also comes to a lot of games, and she took me to training since I was young. So both of them I'm very grateful for.
Yeah, no, just the same. Obviously, family has been massively important, especially with this summer. I've not had the easiest of summers, and coming back in here, they've supported me massively. So mum, dad, 2 brothers, sister, all my support friends as well. It's been absolutely brilliant, and I'm grateful that I've been able to lift the trophy today.
Great to see you smiling, and great to see you with winners' medals. Congratulations, lads, and thanks on behalf of Raith Rovers.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Well done, boys.